Hey guys, welcome to Scale Model Jam. Welcome back to Scale Model Jam again. In this episode we're going to be building this HobbyZone modular unit. It's for marker pens. So I happen to have that, and it's a bit of a pain in the arse constantly having to reach down, open it up, get the pens out, get the things I need and start using them. So I bought this. And according to my calculations, every pen should fit inside one of these. So let's have a look, see what's in there, shall we? Now, I love these HobbyZone markers, these HobbyZone modules. I've got a ton of them around me. They're fantastic for storing stuff. So I'm going to pull that out. I'm going to get rid of the box. And there we have it. That is what we're building. Now, I do have a smaller version over there of this. And this one came from hobbies.co.uk. Absolutely fantastic shop. I've just discovered it literally, but the prices were fantastic and the delivery was super quick. I mean, it was literally next day, so I'm really happy with them. I'll be using them again definitely. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to getting this built. So let's open it up and see what's underneath all this foil. There we go, and you can see the size there. So we've got, what is that, 56 markers, more than enough for all the ones I've got over there. So let's leave that there. That's going to be the back. Clearly we're going to put that over there. Now you notice that these are actually two different heights. They don't sit with each other. So one of these will be behind. Oops. One of these will be behind and one will be in front. And you'll find that it's actually like that. You'll find that the one that's higher up is at the front, because then the pens lay with the tips up. So the pens don't leak basically. Two sides, top, bottom, and magnets. Arch nemesis, the bloody magnets. Fantastic, but such a pain in the backside to get right. Luckily over there I've got a couple of units there and there which have magnets on them, so I can just test them, see which way they're meant to be going, and it is actually that way. So let's start by breaking those up. I'm going to get my knife out. I'm going to try this at home, kids, because I'm stupid. It's always advisable to have a sharp knife and some masking tape as well, and of course the wood glue that you use it to put it all together. I use the masking tape to hold it together. My last couple of units I built still have masking tape on them because I haven't removed it, but they are fairly well set, so that should be all good. So looking at this, so it's basically going to go like that. Put that in the back. I'll just slide in the top there like that, and that one will go in that one, just there. Okay, fairly simple. But first, before we do anything, let's get these magnets in, because they're a pain in the backside. Put in once it's already assembled, because obviously you've got to knock them in quite hard and you could end up breaking the whole thing. We don't want to do that. And there you go, these holes are always very tight. I like to press them in a little bit like that first. Okay, like that, that way, and that way. There we go. Bit on there, and I can just press it in just like that. No banging, no hammers, just gravity and pressure. There we go. So those should stick together like that. They do. And those should stick together like that. That means when they're together, they'll be in perfect sync with everything else around us. I always go fairly generous with the glue. It does screw it out absolutely everywhere when you put it all together, but it dries really well. This Gorilla Glue stuff is fantastic. Yeah, it's pretty solid. So I'm going to put this bit in here first, because that should basically slot in there. Because there's no cutout there, as you can see, but there is one there, so we can slot the other one after. Now, thankfully, HobbyZone put a bit on that one, so we know it's behind. Can't see an A, but we don't really need that bit. Doesn't need much because it will spread out. All over my fingers. you can just put it in there, and that will just, oh shit, broken it already. Bit more delicate than I expected, but that's fine. It's not a load bearing bit. And then we start the other side. There we go. And that will just slot in there. We should be able to push that directly in. That's already got glue on it. So there we go. And there is the main structure. And there we are. That's pretty much how it sits. So now we're going to just gently glue the edges here. So you don't need massive amounts, but so there we go, that goes into there. And there. Fingers a bit glued up. Just slot down very gently, and in it goes. I knew that would go over it. Okay, and there we go. So as you can see now, yeah, there's a slight dip because the back end is lower than the front, but that's exactly what we want. And what we're going to do here is just going to do those bits. Tiny bit of glue through there. Okay, so we're going to make sure these slot in properly first. There's one. There we go. Should settle in. So we'll make sure it's going in. That's it. We have contact. It's all in line. Just press that down like that. Tissue, work those bits. There we have it. What we do next, I'm going to hold all that in place. I'm just going to grab a little bit of tape just to keep the pressure on. And yes, we are going to put the back on. There we are. And now it's just time for the back. That will just slot on like that. So we're going to glue. So just a tiny bit around the edges because we're not going to be able to get behind this to scrape the rest away. So just the tiniest amount. There we go. That's grab that. There we go. We'll start at the top bit and then pull down as I'm before I stick. As you do that, the old capillary action taking place as it squeezes a little bit out. There we go. There it is, done. All of what, 10 minutes or so? And yeah, that's ready to go somewhere in my display. Just got to figure out where. It is a great little unit, actually, to be fair. And once it's on, it will look great once it's filled with all the pens and stuff. Yeah, no, really happy with it. So I'm going to toy with painting these at some point so they're all one colour instead of just the white and the sandy beige. So we're down at normal level now. You can see the state of my desk. But this is obviously what it looks like. Here's my other one. It's already in use with a few pens. And this is going to go somewhere over here. Yeah, probably where those transformers are. Oh, over here. I'm not sure yet. But yes, it'll be filled with pens, and I will get those pens in there now so I can demonstrate. Okay, here we go. And there is the entire range of the AK play markers. On there, there's still about 11 spaces or so left. Was it 8? Yeah, 11 on each side. So, AK, if you're listening, can you please colour the lids the same as the damn pen? Because it makes it really difficult to find the one you want. It's like that. I know we could just use it and obviously paint them ourselves, but that's not the point. Anyway, rant over. Yeah, really happy with that. I'm going to see if I can put it somewhere. So there we have it. Okay, so that's now in place. The stuff that was there is now there, next to those two. So there we go. So that's going there. I'm a little bit worried, but those have been in the sun for a little while because we've got the sun. We've got a south-facing garden. That doesn't usually get affected. I've got blinds on the windows, so we'll see how they do. But yeah, I think it looks nice and neat. So yeah, I quite like that. Where the paint's just there. Perfect. It's just the colours. I'm going to have to paint those caps, aren't I? I can't get away from it. Anyway, fantastic unit by HobbyZone. Absolutely love their stuff. And yeah, I would absolutely recommend it to anybody. to start the system up. Well worth it. The storage and everything it just blows my mind. Absolutely fantastic. Anyway, until the next time, have a fantastic time, guys. Bye bye.